Hi guys, and thanks for watching again. These are two charging docks for a Galaxy Gear S3, which I have over here. This one is the original, which came with the watch, and this one is a Chinese replica, which I bought from eBay, of course, for about $8. It's available in white, red, black, purple and green, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I bought this one, not because this one is broken, but because I'm going to dismantle this one and build it into my desk next to the other QI charger, which I have over there for my phone. I'll show you in a few moments. And I want to do this mainly because this one is attached to a cable lying on my desk and irritating the hell out of me. From the pictures on eBay, this device looked exactly the same as this one, but in reality it is a bit smaller and very light. Let's see if I can get that on camera. These are the frontal view of this device. This one is smaller, and as you can see it's a bit smaller at the base, and as you can see they are magnetic. Both are. And yeah, it's just a tiny bit smaller. And let's see. This is my precision scale. The original Samsung charger weighs 43 grams. And this Chinese replica weighs the half, around 21.6 grams. Now, let me connect them first. Let's see. Of course, it came also with a red power cable. And when I plug it in, blue, green, red, and then it stays red until I put my watch on there. And the Samsung charging dock, actually orange, green, orange, and then off. This one stays on all the time, and you can actually see the LED a little bit through the plastic over here. Now, gonna try them both. This one is the original charger, works fine. The watch is at 69% and it's lit orange, indicating it is charging. And if you own this, you recognize that it is currently not connected to my phone, and that's because my phone is in airplane mode. Because if someone is currently sending me an SMS or WhatsApp message, my phone will buzz and destroy my entire video. I can start all over again. Now, this one works fine, and it's there you can see it, 69% charging and blue indicating that it is charging. And as you can see, both work fine, but the Samsung charger just feels a little bit better. The watch just locks better in place. As you can see, it's nearly possible to make the watch sit in a funny angle, because it will always flip back into the position it is meant to be. And in this case, I can just put it in there. It is magnetic because you can see it doesn't lift the device, which actually is a little bit better, because this one I can just lift the device and not taking out my watch when I leave in the morning. But in this case I can. But it does look, I can leave it in a funny angle. I can even actually leave it a little bit like this, but it doesn't seem to mind. It keeps charging in every angle it is. So that is not a real problem. At least I do not mind. Now, and let me see, what didn't I want to tell anything more about this? And yeah, so this one, like I said, it cost me about $8, less than €8 actually. And if you want to replace it, this one costs €36. So if you're ever going to break this one and need a replacement, this is perfectly good. It works fine, and yeah, it isn't as solid and as heavy as this one, but it works perfectly. So no problems there. Now it's time to crack it open and see if I can get the coil and the circuit board out. And my guess is that the coil is sitting in the back, of course, and the circuit board is here in the bottom. The challenge will probably be to leave it intact while getting it out. That's going to be a problem. So let's see. Let's see if I can get a spatula. What did I do with this? Well, let me take the clean one. Let's see if I can get the rubber band out first. Is that a screw hole? That would be very, very nice. Oh yes, those are screw holes. I like it already. So it's not glued or anything. Did I take a bit too large? There we go. Circuit board and the coil intact. There's the coil. It's not perfectly centered. Oh, that's terrible. But it worked, so I'm not complaining. These are the magnets to keep the watch. So to keep it centered, actually, as you can see, it's all wants to stay in the exact same position. So that's good, but the charging coil is way out of the center. So will I try to fix that? Is that required? Yeah, what kind of materials is? Well, I can probably, or no, it is actually it is off center because the magnets. Does that matter? Let me see. Let me see if the charging coil needs to be over there. Now it is probably. Let me see. It's on this side now, and there we go. Now it's on this side. Doesn't really matter. It might just cause the charging to take a little bit longer, but not a real problem if you ask me. But because when I try to break this out and putting it a little bit better to the center, I can probably damage the coil and break this whole unit. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to build it into my desk, for which I will make another video, of course. And this is probably the RGB LED and some charging controllers, voltage regulators, or anything like that. So yeah. Now I promised you, before I continue, this is just the empty plastic case, and these are just two weights, I guess, to make the device feel a little bit heavier. Nothing bad over there. Two tiny screws. Yeah, I like it. I like this device. But I said, I promised, I'm going to show you the built-in QI charger on my desk over there. To see it in action, I'm going to switch cameras because my phone is currently recording this video. So I cannot put it on the charger, so you cannot see it in action. So I'm going to switch it and I'll be back in a moment. So now this is me recording with my previous phone, a Galaxy S4 instead of the Galaxy S6, which I normally use. So I'm going to move to the right side of my desk. There's my solder iron and the solder tip cleaner. And here is the right side of my desk, and as you can see, this is a print. If you recognize it, let me know what game you think this is. But this is a print from an old MSX game, which sits on my desk, and this was a power-up from that game. So I managed to place the QI charger under there to actually power up the phone. So the power-up powers up the phone. I thought that would be funny. So let me demonstrate. When I put my phone over here, there we go. starts charging immediately. And of course, when I turn it off, the red indicator light just shows it is charging. Now, my idea was to put the QI charger for the watch for the Galaxy Gear S3 under the O of the double. And double, this was actually indicating the current weapon in use in the game. And actually, in my opinion, the double was the most worthless gun in the airship. So, but nonetheless, I think I'm going to put the charger under there. I will do that in a next video, of course, because this one only covers the difference between the two chargers, and the next video will be me building this thing under here. So, thanks for watching.